Kody Brown taken down by AI. Sister Wives star Kody Brown was taken down by artificial intelligence AI. It's the last thing he expected. The TLC star has gotten his share of criticism over the years. Kody never imagined that he would get owned by technology. Keep on reading to learn more. Kody Brown loves attention. As fans know, Kody Brown loves to be the center of attention. This was proven throughout the seasons of the reality series. Kody wanted most of that attention for himself. One time, when the show focused on an event that included dancing, the cameras were focused on Kody. It's not that he was good at dancing. He wasn't. Kody came up with crazy dance moves on the floor. He exaggerated most of his dance moves to stand out among the others. Kody enjoyed being the center of attention, and it was clear. His former wives would gush over how much fun he had on the dance floor. Little did they know that Kody Brown hammed it up for the cameras. Kody loves to dance for the cameras to this day. He was recently filmed at a friend's wedding, which he also officiated. Interestingly, Robyn Brown didn't join him on the dance floor. That's because he attended the event during the COVID lockdown. Kody broke his strict rules about staying at home. This caused friction between Kody and his sons. At that time, he told Janelle Brown that their sons should move out or stay away from their friends. Kody Brown finally gets taken down. Fans saw it coming with Kody Brown. They claimed that he should get a dose of karma. That day finally came, and in an unlikely way. Kody sees himself as the leader and patriarch of the family. He took on the role of husband when he married his 4 wives. Artificial intelligence corrected Kody on that matter. The AI intelligence used on a search engine dubbed him as Christine Brown's ex-husband. Google used to refer to him as a television personality. He was taken down a notch by just an ex-husband of a few of his wives who left him. Sister Wives fans know that Christine, Janelle, and Meri Brown left him in recent years. His only wife is Robyn Brown. The search engine doesn't even mention that. Will Kody go from zero to hero after Garrison's tragic passing? Garrison Brown's death may change Kody Brown, helping him to shed the villain label. Kody's acted narcissistic in the past. Now, pain may change him, softening the cranky patriarch. Shifts in his psyche could signal a redemption arc in the making. By displaying compassion and love for his exes and kids, Kody could become an unlikely hero. Sister Wives star Kody Brown's going through the worst experience of his entire life. He's lost his son Garrison Brown, and pain may soften the patriarch. It could even turn him into a hero. For years, Kody's been dragged through the mud. The meme-worthy star has been accused of almost everything. From being a narcissist to playing 3 of his wives, they're now his exes. No one needed a redemption arc more than Kody, but no one saw this tragedy in the distance. It's a horrible thing and something that's hurt the show's cast members. It's made fans sad too. Sister Wives Season 18 showed the disintegration of a plural marriage. Sister Wives Season 19 will show a family grieving a loss so profound it's hard to put it into words. Parents give their children so much time, love, and energy. When a parent loses a precious child, it's like the world is ending. It's the kind of pain that no one should have to feel. Kody loved Garrison, although they were estranged when Garrison died. Kody Brown used to put down other people. Hurting others used to make Kody Brown feel better. Kody got a villain label because he failed to see his role in things. Instead of saying he was sorry, he played the bully. That's why he seemed like a narcissist. A narcissist has a fragile ego, and when it's threatened, they'll lash out vindictively. Being criticized will typically make a person living with narcissism enrage. To prop up their ego, they'll project their own flaws onto the person they're clashing with. Now that Garrison's gone, Kody may find that he's lost his taste for this sort of conduct. As per Duke Health, signs of narcissism include: back in the day, when Kody's less loved wives Janelle, Christine, and Meri Brown would throw shade, he'd get revenge. Kody was definitely arrogant and insensitive. He once called the three women, who all share children with him. Kody painted them as entitled, demanding, and unreasonable. However, it was him who usually displayed those unpleasant traits. While treating Robyn Brown like a queen, of course, Kody was the king. He accused the other women of acting like royalty. This was way off base. For years, they hadn't gotten love or much respect from him. If they uttered even the mildest complaints, he'd try to humiliate him. This tactic may have been used to try and silence them. This stuff just wasn't cool, but it's Kody's MO. He's perfect, and those who have a problem with him, no matter how valid their complaints are, will be characterized as very flawed individuals. Is it actually true? No, not at all. Kody's exes are good women. Look how Christine is thriving in a relationship with someone who loves her. There's nothing wrong with her and never was. Janelle is grieving with so much honesty, grace, and love. She's a wonderful person. Meri looks amazing after a glam weight loss transformation. She looks dramatically different after cutting ties with the patriarch. All of this would suggest that the problem was Kody, not them. Maybe now that he's lost Garrison, who tried to win his father's approval in the clip above, he'll begin to understand what's really important in life. He could become a gentler man because he's realized that life doesn't last forever. Coming to terms with mortality isn't easy and everyone has to do it. Life is short, and it's a gift that can be taken away in an instant. How Kody treats others, including the exes he's accused of parental alienation, is part of his legacy. He may want to change his reputation because he lost his child. In the past, he dragged Christine for parental alienation with regard to Truly Brown, but Kody was the one who chose not to attend her scoliosis surgery. Kody has said bad things about his own children too. On screen, he once criticized his older kids before Garrison's passing. Kody told them, "All of you are just kind of jerks." However, his son Gabriel Brown disagreed, saying that when he and Garrison tried to talk to their father about tensions caused by Kody's strict pandemic rules, they were met with a wall. Obviously, the problems in the family were really serious. It wasn't just for show. It was more than heightened drama for the sake of ratings. Things were severely awry. None of it was being exaggerated. If anything, the issues were swept under the rug a lot of the time. If Kody chooses to consider his legacy, redemption could be possible. Right now, he's torn apart on Instagram. He's perceived as the reason his family has experienced the most epic type of heartbreak. Fans should be feeling for him right now, as he's a father who lost his child, but many of them are blaming him instead. One Sister Wives fan with spelling issues left a blistering comment on Kody's Instagram after Garrison's passing. They wrote, "You don't care that your son is gone. Why didn't you chelp Janelle after he was dead? I have never felt this much hater to any person before. Stop the show with Kody and film 3 wives after leaving Kody." Will Kody become a reality TV hero? It's not impossible. Kody Brown could see the light. To be a hero, Kody has to show Sister Wives fans that he does care about his kids. He needs to put good credit after bad. Years of feuds and estrangements have made Kody look like a difficult man. However, Kody may decide to reinvent himself. He's been through something terrible that will alter his psyche forever. He might get closer to his other children and forgive his ex-wives. If that happens, it's possible that Kody could be perceived as a hero someday. No matter what, he should try. His kids need him, and they're hurting right now too. For years, Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown has gotten harsh criticism, but tragedy may make him a better man. Kody could emerge a hero. I'll set her up with others post-split with Kody. It seems Meri Brown is back in the dating game. The Sister Wives actress revealed the thrilling news in a new video she shared on Instagram with her pal Jen Sullivan. Jen and 52-year-old Meri hosted their regular Fridays with Friends, where they go live and discuss a wide range of hot subjects. During the video, both of them laughed as they sat close together, which prompted one admirer to remark, "These two are definitely dating." Though Jen quickly shot down the notion, she did mention that Meri was back on the dating scene and looking for a new partner. Jen wrote, "I'm dating my husband, but that's it. He's trying to set Meri up, then we shall double date." Meri was one of Kody Brown's 4 spouses from 1990 to 2014. But after 32 years of marriage, Meri announced that she and Kody were no longer together. In order to get married to Robyn, his apparent favorite sister wife, and adopt her 3 kids, Kody divorced Meri. At first, Kody and Meri continued to be spiritually married, but that ended on January 10, 2023, when Meri announced a separation on her social media. Over the years, Meri's catfish storyline, in which she virtually connected with a woman posing as a male admirer, proved to be the tipping point in the fragile connection between the original Brown family couple. Before declaring their breakup, Meri felt that she and Kody were definitely in limbo land for some time. "I don't like living in limbo land, and I feel like I live there a lot, but what I like now is that any limbo land I'm living in is on me, and it's not based on anybody else. I do wish that we could have had some of the conversations sooner. And also, I don't know if I would have been ready to have some of the conversations sooner," she continues. "So it's not like I can live my life with regret and wish something would have happened. I think we all do that to some degree, but I know that there are things that I needed to learn, and I know there are things that I needed to do to be able to be in the place that I am right now with the whole thing." Meri had earlier chastised Kody for seeming to handle their breakup any differently than his marriage to Christine. Meri explained, "It just doesn't make sense to me that he would be so frustrated with Christine and be like, 'She just made this decision. We didn't consult, we didn't talk, she just made the decision.' And then he says, 'No, I don't consider myself married to Meri.' Like he just made the decision. I've never heard him say that to me." Not unlike Meri, Christine, 51, and Janelle, 54, have also left Kody. For now, Robyn, 44, is the only one still married to Kody. Meri Brown's post-weight loss pics with new family member and how her Instagram posts show her feelings about Kody. Meri Brown, who was Kody Brown's first wife, began to thrive after their spiritual union ended. She showcased a body makeover and seemed thrilled by her bond with her new dog, Zona. Despite the tragic death of Garrison, Meri remains in the spotlight, focusing on healing, self-improvement, and career ventures. Meri's weight loss results are noticeable. She's embracing change and emotional honesty online. She's seeking happiness like never before. Meri Brown is thriving after leaving Kody Brown, as showcased by her body makeover and bond with her new pooch. Meri was Kody's first wife, but she later legally divorced him to marry Robyn Brown. Meri hung in there for years before throwing in the towel with Kody. She remains in the spotlight even after leaving Kody. While Meri, Janelle, and Christine divorcing Kody ultimately changed the show, it's likely that Garrison's death will have an even more substantial effect on Sister Wives Season 19. Meri is reeling after Garrison's death, just like the rest of the Brown family. Kody has mostly remained silent, possibly overwhelmed by grief. Janelle and Christine have shared memories and supported causes in Garrison's honor. Meri was criticized for her grieving, but she deserves empathy and support, as everyone processes traumatic situations differently. Aside from the tragedy of Garrison's untimely death, Meri appears to be doing well. She's lost weight, and Meri's found companionship with a canine friend. Meri Brown posed with her dog and talked about failure. April 21, 2024 would have been her 34th wedding anniversary. Meri posed with her cute dog and talked about failure on what would have been her 34th wedding anniversary with Kody. While divorce is more acceptable today, there's still a stigma attached to breaking marriage vows, even outside a strict and conservative community. Meri likely needed plenty of healing as she came to terms with her split with Kody. However, as she also showed off her adorable puppy and slim face, Meri had more inspiring things to draw fans' attention to 34 years ago today. I got married. 34 years ago was the start of this family that so many of you have come to love or, well, not so much. Yes, I know full well that we are a very polarizing topic. In a lengthy caption, Meri summarized her feelings on her difficult marriage and subsequent breakup with Kody. A portion of her caption is shown below. At that time, and in the many years following, I never anticipated a divorce was in my future. I don't regret my marriage, and I don't regret my divorce. I look back on the years and see where I could have done better, where I did the best I could, where I didn't live to my best potential, and where I loved as full as my heart could feel it. I look back and am grateful for the experiences and the lessons. For a long time, I had the narrative in my head that if I couldn't make my marriage work, then I was a failure. But what if I flipped that narrative? What if, instead, I looked at all the lessons I lived and realized that's what made me who I am today? Not a failure, but a strong woman going after her dreams. Not a failure, but a woman realizing dreams that she didn't know she even had. Not a failure, but a woman building her own table and surrounding it with people who want to share it with her. Meri has come a long way since her divorce from Kody, and her perspective is inspiring. Having gotten married on April 21, 1990, Meri was Kody's first wife. Their union predates his marriages to Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. Throughout their marriage, Kody and Meri faced various challenges, including Meri's catfish scandal and Kody's obvious lack of attraction. She wasn't as confident as Christine when leaving Kody, likely drawing upon her fellow wives' strength. Meri Brown dressed up her canine friend for Easter. Her adorable pup rocked the rainbow bunny ears. Meri and her dog, Zona, celebrated Easter in style with some cute rainbow bunny ears. Her dog looked happy, with her tongue wagging, as she sat nicely on fake grass strewn with pastel Easter eggs. A white fence was in the shot. It's unclear if Zona was photographed at a doggy daycare or if Meri put together the backdrop herself, but it's adorable. It's great that Meri had her pup to spend Easter with, since divorces and separations have strained the Brown family. Kody and Meri have one child together, Leon Brown, but it's unclear how often they see their mother. Leon announced their identity change in June 2022, embracing the name Leon and using they/them pronouns. Leon shared their journey on social media, including gender-affirming top surgery, in January 2023.